Enoch here. I just wanted to check in with you today and offer up a little idea to give us a little motivation during this time. I know, many races that we were all looking forward to have been canceled, and there's a lot of uncertainty as far as when we'll get out there and race again. So a fun way to challenge ourselves in the coming weeks and months is to hop on Strava. This is a great way to find segments to run and push yourself and challenge yourself in a competitive way without having to go, race other people face to face while we're practicing safe social distancing. So what you can do is log into your Strava, or if you don't have a Strava, you can create one for free. From your home page, if you want to find segments, you go up here to Explore up here on the top, click on Explore, and then you can do a segment search. What this will take you to is, Segment Explore, not Segment Search. Go to Segment Explore right here at the top, and you'll see this shows some segments around Gainesville. You can also change the location up here if it doesn't pop up with where you live, or you can zoom in on the map around your area of town. And you can kind of have that a bigger area, or you can make it more confined right to your specific neighborhood. So what you do is you'll see like kind of the top 10 segments that they suggest based on that map that you zoom in on. And then what you do is you can find a couple segments. Maybe you want to go for something like a half a mile or a longer one, like we have segment D here, that's 1.48. Or you can also create your own segment. And when you create a new segment, it'll automatically populate a leaderboard based on everyone that has run that segment already, including yourself, which is pretty cool. What you can do is once you find some segments around your neighborhood, maybe they're hills, maybe they're, a trail, maybe just a variety of different ways to challenge yourself and kind of have some fun, is then what you do is research that segment a little bit and set a goal for yourself. Maybe it's based on past times you've run on that segment. Maybe you want to take the top spot on the leaderboard for either men or women. And what's pretty cool is when you click on the segment, it starts where the letter is and finishes at this checkered flag. And if you actually start, say way down the road a ways and you run into that segment and then you run past it, it will also record it. So it's always better to err on the side of caution and start a little further before and finish a little further after to make sure that segment, you get the whole segment covered. But you can also just hit it, in the middle of your run. It doesn't have to be its own separate run to go for the segment. But what I recommend doing is finding a segment. Let's check out segment I here, for example. If we click on it, it'll show the best time that you've run. Here's my best, 4:58, and it shows the course record. So what we can do is we can view the details. This shows 57th to 43rd. So it shows us where it is. It's 0.8 of a mile. We go to the view details here, and we can see the best times. So if we look at that, we see, my best time was 6:10 pace. Here are the people that have run it faster. And you can make a goal where you can say, all right, my goal is to maybe, finish first in the leaderboard, or maybe my goal is to get top 10 on the leaderboard. Or you can always just set a time goal for yourself. And what I recommend doing is finding a couple different segments. You can go back, check out some different segments, and see, maybe you can go for a couple different ones on the same day, or you incorporate it into a workout. Just have fun with it. And what you can do is you can go into your Training Peaks and set like a Strava segment challenge for yourself. So what you do is you'd click on, say you want to try one, next week on the 9th. You go here, you hit add an event, you can name it, Strava Challenge, and then you could copy and paste the links to each of those segments, and then also create a goal for yourself either here using this or just write it below each link. What I recommend doing is finding maybe 1 or 2 or 3 different segments that you want to chase on any given day. And this is something we can do, in the coming weeks, months, and over the summer to really challenge ourselves, push ourselves, and kind of have some fun chasing some race-like efforts without having to push it. And if you don't go in and set this in your training peaks, I'll continue to plan your training for, continuing to build strength, volume, and a lot of things we're focusing on. And you can always just say you're not feeling like, oh, I don't really feel like doing this workout tomorrow that's on the schedule. You could always just go out and chase some segments and have fun with it. So be creative, switch things up, have fun challenging yourself and pushing yourself in new ways. And let's take down some segments, have fun on some leaderboards, and get out there and push ourselves.